Well, hey, good morning. Welcome back to Everyday Faith, day number 22. Ricky here with you guys. And we have a scripture from Psalm chapter 40, verse 2, which says this: He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. Maybe the most difficult part about experiencing hurt and pain is not knowing how long it will last. Emotional pain can linger for months and years, and there are those who deal with chronic physical pain day in and day out. In that uncertainty, we must trust that God will respond in His time. The Bible is full of promises of God's faithfulness, mercy, and healing. His character is good, and His word does not return void. Everything He has spoken is true and will come to pass. You might feel like you're stuck in a pit of despair at the moment, but God will lift you out of that pit and place you on steady ground in due time. Now, I want to take a second to speak to one specific line here. People who deal with chronic physical pain. I know that we have people in our Faithbox community who fall in that category, that day in and day out, you're wrestling with some sort of physical pain. You've sought medical help, you've sought doctors' advice and input, you've tried all sorts of different remedies, and yet it doesn't seem like things are getting better. And I just want to speak and encourage to say, I don't know what that feels like. I'll be very transparent and honest. I don't know the pain that you have to deal with on a daily basis, but I want you to know you're not forgotten. I want you to know that even though you feel like you're in a pit of despair, or it might feel like you're stuck in the mud, that there is hope in Jesus. I'm reminded of the woman who had the blood issue for 12 years in Mark chapter 5. And we're told that she just thought to herself, if I could just touch the hem of Jesus' garment, then maybe I could be healed. And the moment she did, healing power left Jesus without him even acting on it. Healing power left him and filled her and healed her completely. And so my prayer and my hope is that the same would be true for you. I do know that one day there will be healing for all of us. And whether that day comes in your life, this side of eternity or the other side of eternity, my hope and prayer is that through this process, you would see Jesus, experience Jesus, and feel Jesus in a way that none of us those of us who don't have that chronic pain, can't understand or couldn't even possibly imagine. So my prayer for you today is, again, to remind you, or my goal, I guess, for today is to encourage you, let you know you're not forgotten. You are seen. And listen, if you're comfortable with it, share on the Faithbox app. Hey, this relates to me, so that our community can pray with you and seek God's healing on your behalf. I hope this helps, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.